Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to CRL Match 2 of the night here between Maui Chums and Atlanta Dazed in the Platinum Premade division. We are going to see a banger here. We're starting off on Rio. We're starting pretty hot here with Atlanta and Maui getting big trades here on P1. Bluffsy, what do you think about this matchup here?
I mean, this is the Platinum Premade division. This is the top of the top, the best of the best, and this is where you prove yourself. This is where you come. We have 8 players in one pool, all battling it out for that #1 position, that best team in the CRL. And right now, Atlanta Dazed and Maui Chums both showing what they have and what they can do. And you can see teams already fighting for those rotations with 20 seconds left. That's exactly what you want to see from that Platinum division.
Yeah, and Atlanta's doing a great job on rotates. They're holding a little bit of scrap time here, keeping Maui off it, but they got those rotations early to P2, and man, Chris is just beaming there on P1, picking up some extra kills here. But pay attention here to the Maui Chum break here. We got some people running through P1. We got Calypso going absolutely crazy on P4 there, and they're able to make a little bit of break, but Chem FPS is able to take it here and secure it for his team. And Chris, again, once again, going huge for his team here, able to secure those back spawns.
Yeah, beautiful job by Maui so far, but Sparky with a big 2-piece. He does get gunned down and traded, so he does delay a little bit for his team to move up. Chem there with a kill, Sparky with another. And right now, Atlanta breaking into this hill. Zoo, can he catch the rotation players? Yes, he can. He gets 2 as well. Those are massive kills from Zoo. And then another one from Blair, and Atlanta break the hill. 20 seconds remaining. They're up by 20 as well.
Yeah, what a great break there from Atlanta Dazed. I had initial control, lost it to Maui. They're able to pick it back up, pick up some of this scrap, and we see Maui starting to push out here with P1 Calypso getting some big nade kills. V-Dash, Flow Dash going huge there in the middle. And we see Maui Chums here already set up for P3 here, as Atlanta's going to be trying to break a little bit through the backside as well through bridge here.
Yeah, Atlanta, I mean, wow, what a start. But Maui is in control, and they know exactly where to watch. They're watching that bridge area, that Windows area. But look at Blair, number 6. He is all the way in the back, and he could make a play. They're still looking for him. Calypso gets one, but Blair's there. Can he get the pick? Yes, he can, but he is instantly traded out by Chris. And wow, Maui, great hold so far. And this is exactly what you want to do to get back into this match.
Yeah, we see Atlanta trying to push through P1 here, but Maui's able to push up a little bit, get some early kills there at the P1 side, and they're able to just hold control of the hill here halfway through this P3 here on Rio hard point. And man, Maui's just doing a great job here on P3 as Atlanta's trying to push in, and Maui just with the 3 pieces of team, last player up to P1 here, and this should be an easy pickup from Maui. And man, Maui brought that right back into a new ball game here heading into P4 as Atlanta Dazed is starting to try to make this rotation here. Big kill by Zoo in the back garage here, hoping to pick up another kill here on back plat. And there he goes, being able to pick up those kills, get the rotation set for his team as P4 is about to pop.
Yeah, no, Zoo's 11-3 right now, and Jim's told us this is the player to watch, and so far he's been impressing us. 11-3 start, being able to break hills on his own and hold hills. He does get killed, but Sparky's there for the trade, the 2-piece, and they have 2 ARs on this map. The way Atlanta is doing it, I believe it's Sparky and Zoo using ARs, and then you got Blair and Chem using the SMGs. So this is an interesting way. Some teams like to do the 2-2, some teams like to do a 3-sub and 1 AR. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way. It's just whatever the team's comfortable with, and Atlanta seems to be very comfortable with their setup.
Yeah, listen, we're not a team that's very comfortable with that 2 ARs, but when you're killing like Zoo, man, I'm not going to complain what any gun you're using here is. Maui Chum's able to get a great break here on P4, able to pick up some of this scrap time, and starting to hit that rotation here over towards P5 bridge side. And we're just seeing some team kills coming down from Maui here, and some team kills coming down from Atlanta as well. So pretty even here on these team to teams. And we see V-Dash, Flow Dash able to pick up some time on P5, and he drops down to Zoo on the bridge. And Zoo going huge with a 2-piece here as Maui Chums are starting to break in.
Man, and the trades are going back and forth. I mean, no player is able to streak at all. Even Zoo, who's doing very good, 14-6, is also unable to streak, and pretty much dead even into this P5. Zoo's there trying to break the hill. He knows that there's one player on, and he does get the pick by instantly getting flooded. He gets a 2-piece to play his life. Atlanta are able to break this P5 trophy down. Players are around him. Sparky's there to alleviate some of the pressure on Zoo, but right now, Maui doing a great job, and so is Atlanta.
Zoo, man, he's keeping those thumbs warm with those snakes behind that pillar. Not G8 if you're not facing some people here. And we see Sparky able to pick up a couple trades here. And we see Chris here pushing towards this bridge. We got 2 players set up bridge side. They're looking to get this kill here on P5, try to wipe up and get ready towards that P1. But we see Atlanta Dazed already set up on P1, able to pick up the kill on bridge. able to push out a little bit of Eskies and towards you, and man, they're just doing a great job communicating, picking up trades when they need to, and they're doing a great job.
Oh yeah, and 17 and 8 from Zoo. Fantastic start from him. We keep on mentioning that, but Maui, they're very close. Even though on the kills they're not maybe as dominant as Atlanta has been, but they are still in control right now. They are in control of P1 and a big kill from Yokai, making sure to at least get as much kill time on P1, moving on to P2. They also do have P2 spawns, and Chris is in a great position to just get a couple of tags in, but of course it has to be Zoo with a 2-piece to break that P1.
Man, Zoo is just having an outstanding performance so far this game. We're still seeing some fights here with about 15 seconds left on P1. Zoo's able to go huge on the point, able to pick up at least one, picks up another before he dies, and we see Chem over here towards the rotation. It's going to get mixy here on these rotations towards P2. We see Maui with the man advantage here on the rotate. Chem's going to fall police side due to Yokai, and we see V-Dash, Flow-Dash able to pick up another kill in P1, and Maui Chums is able to hold this P2 so far, and they're going to be having a ramp side aggression here from Atlanta Dazed.
Yeah, no, we've seen Atlanta break this hill last time, and there's 3 down for the side of Atlanta. It's all up to V-Flow. He gets one. That's a big kill from him. Can he get the second? Yes, he can. Can he get the third? Almost does, but Zoo's there to clean it up, and then Chem as well. Atlanta are able to break. Unable to get the kill. Yokai's there, so he's at least contesting the point, while Chris is able to pinch. He gets one, doesn't get the second, but V-Flow's there, and so is Calypso. Wow, Maui doing a great job. Once again, we're even on the board.
Yeah, we're talking about Zoo having a huge game, but every single person on Maui's had a huge play here to either break a hill or hold a hill here. And this is the Platinum, this is the top of the line players we have here in CRL, and they are showing it so far here on this Rio hardpoint. Super mixy, pretty much even going into P3 here on the second set of rotations.
Yeah, P3 is a very difficult hill to break as well. So right now, Atlanta is in control. They're not getting hill time. They finally hop onto it, and Chris is trying to break from that window area with 2. He gets a Chem gets a kill on him, but CTC Chris is there to trade him out. Can he get the second? No, Sparky's there to gun him down. Atlanta is soaking this hill time. P3 is considered, I guess, a money hill because of how difficult it is to break if you're watching the right spots. Side of Maui is trying to flood in from P1, but having a difficult job doing so. Chem with a big 2-piece. V-Flow is there to trade it out. Can he get the second? No, instantly dies. That's 4 down for Maui.
Yeah, Atlanta Dazed doing a great job here. They're able to get those early rotations, get those early kills, and now they're able to push up a little bit on the Esky headies, and they're able to hold off Maui just for a little bit longer here. And we're going to see a little bit of a rotation coming in here from Maui, but we got Chem here kind of hiding in the corner. I don't know if Maui knows that he's here, and he's able to pick up one, able to contest the second, but not able to pick up the kill. But Blair's here at boxes, able to help his teammate out here, and he's got Sparky with him as they're going to be looking at this ramp push here from Maui.
Yeah, it's a 175 to 148 for the side of Atlanta, and they are on this P4 hill, but 3 kills for the side of Maui. Dude's trying to do his best to live. A team nade comes in from Maui as well, so Zoo is able to get at least another 10 more seconds on this P4 before Maui's able to attempt to break. He gets a big pick. That's another kill from Blair. He does get gunned down, but Blair's there for the trade. Blair's trying to step up now. He's 15 and 22, doing a great job, and 26 seconds left on this P4.
Yeah, and it looks like Atlanta Dazed is able to probably hold the last 20 seconds here. It looks like Maui is going to try to get a little bit aggressive. Maybe get a pick or 2 here on this hill. Maybe not to let him get too far away as they're starting to creep into the 200s here. And Flow just goes absolutely huge on Eskies towards P3. And it looks like Maui Chums is going to have that rotation set over here towards P5 bridge. And they're going to be able to pick up some kills. But man, Atlanta Dazed, every single player able to pick up a kill there. And Calypso's left alone here as he's going to get pushed from Atlanta Dazed. And man, this is just super clinical from Atlanta Dazed. Pushing together, getting those big kills, able to get those 4 downs all the time. This is clinical gameplay out of Atlanta Dazed.
And the side of Maui are spawning on the opposite side. There's no Atlanta Dazed players watching it, but Blair with a big read here on P1. He does get gunned down, however, and then Calypso's there to get the pick. CT with one, V-Flow with the other, and just like that, Maui's able to break that P5. You need these 30 seconds if you want to bring it back onto the P1, and V-Flow's there trying to be a menace. He's holding that P1 area, holding the connector, and doing a great job so far. 20 seconds left on this P5, and it seems like it's going to go for the side of Maui. Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing some aggression here from Atlanta. They don't want that 15 seconds to go to to Maui there. They want to take that. That's some big time to be able to collect here. It's going to bring themselves right about 10 points till game, set, match here. And Atlanta's just doing a great job in P1 already, getting those early kills. We see Zoo and Chem just holding it there. Zoo with another kill on stairs, able to aim up another guy towards Eski. And man, Atlanta Dazed is able to get some of the map presence. They got 6 here towards the win. It doesn't look like we're going to have any Maui contests here. We got Flow coming in from Connector, and that's going to be it from the side. Atlanta Dazed. What a great game one from Atlanta Dazed. Great teamwork, great 3 pieces, great 2 pieces from a lot of players. And man, that was a great game to watch here as Atlanta's going to take that game from Maui.
Yeah, what a map one, and what high level of Call of Duty we are seeing. I mean, Sparky also going 31 and 20. Back map 2, Rio Search and Destroy. Atlanta did win map 1 in a very dominant fashion towards the end, but it was a very close match. And so far, Atlanta Dazed 3-2 on life count. There's a big 2-piece from Blair, giving the team the advantage. Chem FPS gets gunned down, and it's a 2v2 now. Atlanta on the offensive side, I believe. No defense.
Yeah, okay, able to see one there, Bridge. He's able to pick up the guy back Eskies as well. They know where Zoo is located here. We should be seeing a pinch coming through. And honestly, I think these teams may have forgot this is Search and Destroy. This is not Rio Hardpoint hitting P1 out like that off their rip on Rio Search and Destroy. But we see Maui able to clutch up that round there, take the first round at Rio Search and Destroy. And if you're just joining us here, Atlanta Dazed was able to take that map 1 Rio Hardpoint. But Maui Chums, they were able to fight during that map. This is going to be a really close series here with these top tier players here in the CRL.
Yeah, no, if you're the side of Atlanta, you need to slow it down. You can't start off using the same pace that you were using on that first hard point, especially on an S&D. Yes, Rio's a smaller map, but that's exactly why you need to slow it down, so you don't get into those gunfights where you're not ready. You can see the stuns and the nades being thrown at the usual spots, and Atlanta seems like they're electing to go onto the A-bomb side.
Yeah, and Atlanta's playing this a little bit slow here on the offensive side, not as aggressive on defense. And Maui's able to read this. They know there's quite a few players here, so we should see some wraps coming in from Maui. And no one's watching the deep flank on Atlanta just yet. And so we may see V-Flow Dash able to make a big old flank here.
Yeah, it's still 4-4. I mean, when I said slow it down, I didn't mean slow it that much down. And CT Chris gets a big first pick, and then Calypso with a second. Zoo's there to trade it out, but instantly does get one on Blair, and another big round from Maui. Wow, Maui seemed to be a very solid team. The patience that they had of not overextending, and then having a couple of players go on the flank with it was Chris, I believe, and Calypso, and they close it out. Huge round from Maui to win both an offense and a defense.
Yeah, great round from Maui. Those defenders on A were just able to hold iron, stay down, not die, let your teammates get those flanks coming in. And we should be seeing Atlanta. I think they might be switching up their gameplay here a little bit. They were super aggressive here towards the B site, and we'll see what Maui here. It looks like they're going to elect to go towards that B site again, and so we'll see what happens here as we approach P1 and see some gunfights.
Yeah, you got a player from Atlanta pushed up, but he does get gunned down. Unfortunate there. Instantly, MFPS is there to trade him out, and Sparky with one. That's exactly what you want to do if you're Atlanta. Make sure you're in a position to trade your players, and that's exactly what they do. Bomb is down on B as well, so if you're Maui, you need to find a way to pick up that bomb. Calypso with the tags, unable to get the kill. He does eventually, but gets stunned, and Zoo's there with the trade. Atlanta doing a great job of trading the players out.
Yeah, you saw that Atlanta, just a huge red circle over there towards Bridge. They had 3 players, you and Bridge side at one point, and they're going to play a little bit of split here just to try to get eyes on the eyes on Chris here to see where he's going. And it looks like we're going to get a bit of bad timing here for Zoo as Chris is able to make this a 1v1 between Chris and Chem here.
Great job by Chris right here. He does need to have to pick up the bomb, and the player Chem is on NP3. Does he know that it might go on to B? He gets the timing. He does see him, but he gets turned on. That's a big kill from Chris and a huge clutch in a 2v1. Wow. Maui Chums 3-0.
Yeah, what a great round there from Chris, able to clutch up that 1v2 on Atlanta Dazed here, and advantage rival there for Chris, able to get down those eskies. And it is very hard to shoot people when they're sliding down eskies like that. And what a great round from Chris there, just able to play some patience, play his picks, and do what he needs to. We almost had some unfortunate timing there towards P3, but the S&D gods were looking over Chris there.
Oh yeah, and Chris is using that vertical grip on that rival, not something you see often, but he's able to get a lot of kills. It's 5-1 to start, so it might be something we need to test out.
Yeah, if the top level players are running it, we may see some of those silver and bronze level players pick up a little bit of what Chris is putting down here, and he's starting off hot in the S&D, and we got bomb down here on A. Bomb planter was killed pretty quickly after plant, but we're looking for this Maui retake here, and we have Chem, Sparky, and Zoo just holding it down here as we got V dash, Flow dash on the flank, not able to get those kills on Banana. And what a great round from Atlanta Dazed, using that aggression towards A, getting that bomb down and just setting up, watching your flank and watching your exits here.
I love that play from the side of Atlanta, just getting the bomb down early on, continuing that aggression on the A site, and then with that one player flanking from garage, um, or what was it called, like storage or whatever, near P4, and is able to get a crucial kill on one of those Maui players and basically open up the site. And then from there, it was just getting the picks and defending the bomb. And a big post plant from Atlanta. Maui here trying to make it a 4-1, where Atlanta's trying to tie it up with 2 more rounds.
Yeah, those are some great points there, and we're seeing some tacticals being used here towards the side of Maui Chums and Atlanta Dazed. And Maui Chums able to get the first pick here on offense going towards the A side, but Sparky's able to get nice shots over there towards Glizzy on Yokai.
Yes, 3-3 on live count, make it a 3-2. Unable to trade Chris out as well, and then Hem just pushing up. He gets the pick. It's all up to V-Flow. He does get the pick, so it's a 2v1, and it's a much better situation than what he was in a second ago. He might be able to even get bombed down. That's exactly what he does. 2 players from Atlanta are on A, and right now it's just a bomb retake for them, while V-Flow has to clutch up this 2v1.
Mr. Double Dash here in the V flow. You saw your teammate Chris able to clutch up that 1v2. Can you do the same thing here? He's going to get the beat down on Sue. He's going to oh my god. What a great play there from V dash, Flow dash, Double Dash, V flow. Call him the 1v2 clutch king here. Able to get the beat down and then the beam on Sparky here. And man, got to nerf that rival, Activision. Nerf the rival there. What a great play from V-Flow. That's 2 1v2s from the side of Maui Chums, man. You got to feel good after those.
Yeah, no, those reads were insane. I mean, to be able to know that the second player is going to come from that window area, that the Atlanta players are probably doubled up trying to get each other's trade. He's able to read that and gives the team a big advantage. 4-1 is a huge advantage to have in S&D, especially now that you're on defense as well. Atlanta trying to do the exact same thing they did previously and get the bomb down early. Smoke comes in on A, and then Blair inside that storage area as well. They got 2 players from the side of Atlanta here.
Yeah, and that smoke from Atlanta Dazed was a great positioning. Don't let them see that cross towards ramp, and Blair's going to get a little aggressive there out towards the back of garage, and Zoo and Sparky are able to pick up the slack of their teammates here and be able to pick up 3, even this down. We got Yokai here in another 1v2. Atlanta Dazed, do not let them have 3 of them this game, and Yokai almost able to pick up the first one on Sparky, but he's able to get that kill, and Atlanta Dazed able to secure another offensive round here. And we're seeing Maui Chums able to clutch up in those situations. Atlanta Dazed just not putting themselves in very good positions, but they really need a round here to even this up to 4-3. Looking at 4-2 going in here to a defensive side on Rio.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, still a very big offensive round from Atlanta, and it seems to be working whenever they're hitting the A bomb site, but they have to stop Maui here on their defensive side, where Maui have been just flawless. They don't even get the bomb down usually. They just play out and get those kills. And from Maui now, they're going to hit A with a smoke in as well. The nade goes in, and B-Flow is going to be able to get that bomb planted for free. But no, instead he goes for the kill, and Zoo's able to get that kill on him. Yokai trying to get the trade, and Zoo with a 2-piece, Sparky with another, Sparky with a second as well. Quick round for Atlanta.
Yeah, what a great comeback from Atlanta there. That's exactly what they needed. They got to be feeling good going into this next round here to potentially tie it up 4-4. But man, these rounds are going quick with these teams on Rio. It's looking to be a very fast-paced search and destroy map here.
It definitely is, and I guess that's what it's to be expected on a Rio S&D. Both teams are just trying to get that smoke down, trying to get bomb down on that A site. Might see a beast hit here, and it seems like Atlanta are still just back to basics, going for A once again. Will they throw the smoke? Yes, they do. Will they get the quick plan in? Blair decides not to. He has bomb and he's inside garage and he's just gonna play in here, trying to get picks. Atlanta
Yeah,
does get the first
we've
blood.
almost seen this before with Chris there at top plat, Blair just hanging out in garage, but he's going to be a little bit more patient this round, not do anything. They got to know that someone else is over here, and Kem's able to pick up one on Calypso on the other side of the map. We have two players on Atlanta Dazed able to play that mid map, playing together, and looks like Chris is going to try to make this rotate. He might get a fortunate timing here, and he does not. And we see Atlanta Dazed starting to wrap over towards that A side, and Maui Chums have kind of abandoned the site, tried to pick up on some rotations here, but they haven't gotten any luck. And Atlanta Dazed may be making a little bit of a mistake there. They obviously can't see what we could see, but Chris with a huge two-piece there on Blair and Sparky, able to even it out for his team. And Kem's able to get that huge kill on Yokai. This would be a 1v2 here for Kem. We got 23 seconds left on this search and destroy round, and can Kem bring this back for his team here? He's got to grab that bomb. He's got to plant. He's only got 15 seconds.
And it seems like he is going to have enough time to plant on B because the player, Chris, is on that A site. He's going to have to do a 1v1 retake. And Kem with an SMG, he's probably better playing on that P3 area, watching that P1 and planning it as opposed to planning it on that A bomb site. Can he get the read, though? Chris is flanking from that bridge area, which is probably the best play to do so for in this position. But Kem is just moving around, trying to clear everything out.
Yeah, and this is a great play from Kem here, just playing where he knows. Obviously, the two players have no idea where they are. We're probably going to see a gunfight here coming up. I don't know if Kem saw him, but he's just going to play that time. He's going to be able to get this round. Just wait for Chris to peek, and Chris is able to eventually pick up the kill, but he doesn't have time to pick up the defuse, and that's a huge round from Atlanta there.
Yeah, Chris is on a 4 streak though, so it's okay that he did not get that defuse, instead play his life and get that kill. We are all tied up 4-4, but he is 2 kills away from a cruise, which could be massive on a map like Rio.
Yeah, these cruises and search and destroy are really huge information bombs just to be able to pick up where players are going. And on a map like Rio, when you have really tight spaces towards that bomb site, it's really important to know where the other team is going. And so if Chris can keep that up, get that cruise missile, that's very big for his team. It looks like we're going to be seeing a B hit from Maui Chums. Atlanta's only got 1 or 2 players here, and Blair's going to get some unfortunate timing there. Double dash man with the blinged out guns, able to pick him up.
The smoke is in as well for Maui, so they are able to take site. There's 2 players on that P1, but Kem is there to get one of them. Can he get the second? No, he gets... Yeah, he does get 2, and then Sparky's there as well. It is all up to Chris. We've seen him clutch a 2v1. Can he do it in a 3v1? Bomb is also down on P1, so he needs to pick it up.
Yeah, and they know where Chris is located at. He should have an easy kill here. Does he pick up another? He does not. He's not able to pick up that cruise missile. And Atlanta Dazed able to go up 5-4 here on this Rio search and destroy.
Yeah, I love the play from Atlanta here to be able to just make sure you're in a position to trade that out. Even if it's a 3v1, you still want to be close. You see the other 2 players are right there for the trade. And that is 4 straight rounds for Atlanta, being down 4-1 and now are in the lead 5-4, 1 round away from making it 2-0 on the series.
Yeah, this has been a great stretch from Atlanta Dazed here. They're starting off a little bit slow, getting a little bit outslayed from Maui Chums, not clutching up in those 1v2 situations, but Atlanta had a 1v2 themselves, and so they're able to bring that back, and we're going back to the patented Atlanta Dazed A hit, but they're playing a little slow like they were. This hasn't worked out for them in the past, but we'll see how this works for them in this map, this round.
Stuns and nades come in. There's a lot of tags, but no one falls just yet. And once again, 2 players from Atlanta on that A bomb site. Yokai with a big kill on Zoo. Sparky's there to trade it out. It's a 3v3, and Blair in his favorite position inside that garage, just waiting for someone to hit.
Yeah, and Kem's able to pick up a big kill there on the floater. They're going to take this over to B, get this bomb down, and make Maui try to retake here. And Blair's able to see one on boxes. He knows Chris is going to be playing towards that plat, but Chris is able to get the timing on him. And so we're going to see a Calypso Chris versus Sparky Kem here for the round 10. We see a little bit of a flank coming in here from Kem. This might catch the players off guard here. And so we'll see if Kem can make a move here.
Kem going for a sneaky play. Can he get one? He can, but player knows where he is, and it's all up to Chris. in this 1v1, and just like that, a huge comeback from Atlanta, being down 4-1, winning 5 rounds in a row, and taking that map 2 on Ryu S&D. They are up 2-0 on the series, 6-4 on the map, and wow. I mean, to be able to come back from being down 4-1
Ladies
is
and gentlemen, we're hopping here straight into the invasion control, right into some gunfire here with Zoo. We're on the side of Atlanta Dazed here on the offensive invasion control. And man, this is going to be a banger of a game, like we said in the beginning. And shout out to Lunchtime, the GOAT in chat, able here to potentially cheer on the Atlanta Dazed here to pick up an offense here. And we see Chris and the Maui Chums going huge on the defensive side as Atlanta's starting to take that B. They weren't able to get anything towards A, so they're just going to get the easy capture on B and start working their way over towards A.
And that's exactly what I want to do, right? You want to hit that A point first, see if you can get it. If not, you try and get that extra minute on B, and that's exactly what they do. B is going to be capped, 2 minutes and 20 to work with. And right now, it's just, if you're Maui, you got to defend that A site. An easier site to defend, but not an easy feat to do. And Blair with a big kill on Chris, and then you got Sparky here as well, trying to move in. Him with another pick, and that's 3 kills for the side of Atlanta. So they are able to hop that point, and A is starting to get capped. You got 2 stack in. I think it's a 3 stack actually, and it's moving on quite fast. Sparky with another kill. B-Flow does get traded, but still 2 players from Atlanta on the A point.
Yeah, we're seeing a return here of the Gyms cam. We got a not on a point here, but mid-map here in the Gyms cam here on that fire car. What a beautiful car we're seeing here. And we have no idea what's going on here towards the A side. But we have Atlanta Dazed, all knocked off the point. He's sitting here off respawn. We're hopping on with Sparky here in top treehouse. Able to pick up a good kill there, top blue. We see one last player in DVD, and we see a nice chow there coming in from whoever's using that cat skin. We can't really tell here from our perspective here in the spectator mode, but we hear some gunfire going down. We got Kem making some big kills on the Atlanta side, and you know, it's a struggle here concasting this, ladies and gentlemen. I can't lie here, but we see some good kills coming down here on the side of Atlanta Dazed. V-Dash, Flow-Dash able to pick up a big kill there in A, S, and D, and it's been a really grindy match here for both teams here. The A point is really difficult to capture here, and we did see Atlanta Dazed able to get 2 ticks on that A side. They're going to be taking at least 5 ticks if they can't pick up another tick here on the round, and 5 ticks is really good on invasion control, especially on that offensive side.
Oh yeah, 5 ticks is huge, but 10-7 on lives, 45 seconds to work with. Sparky with a big pick right here. Can he get the second? Yes, he can. Zoo with another. That's 3 down, 10-5 on lives. They can end it on lives. They just need to touch point in order to stop that time, and you got already a player on it. They might capture it. Zoo with a 2-piece. V-Flow does trade out Sparky, but just like that, Atlanta win an offensive round. Wow, Sparky with 10 kills to start. That's a big offensive round win for Atlanta, and that's exactly what you want to do if you want to close it out in a 3-0 fashion. Now Atlanta is on defense, while Maui has an offensive response.
Yeah, what a great round there from the side of Atlanta Dazed, and we are able just to witness that through the Gyms cam there, kind of in the middle. But Zoo went huge there at the end, able to pick up 2 big kills here, and we're gonna hop on board here with Calypso, and it looks like they're gonna be trying to get towards that A side. They know they need an offensive win here, and Yokai, Calypso able to pick up 2. Yokai able to pick up that nade. We have a 3 stack here going down A. That's the 4th kill from V-Dash, Flow-Dash, and here we go. We're stacking on that A point. Should be an easy capture on A, and we should be seeing some fights going over towards B here. And we see Atlanta Dazed, excuse me, starting to get set up on that B side already, trying to get some aggression there. But almost everyone on Maui Chums, I believe, everybody up. They're going to be pushing through here to the spawn. We see Calypso going into blue. Zoo's able to pick up 1 on Chris. That's going to be 1 down. But some big kills coming in here from Maui Chums, and man, this has been an aggressive round so far and just pure domination already.
Yeah, what a response by Maui from losing the offensive round to be able to take A quite easily, and then they are in a position as well to hop on that B point, but they want to make sure that they won't be put in a spawn trap. Yokai instantly hops on it, but the kill comes in from the side of Atlanta. Chris is there to trade it out, and the infamous Gyms camp, we can see a couple of players moving. V-Flow's there trying to put the side of Atlanta in a position to be able to take that B point, to defend that B point, and then Calypso and Yokai with 2 kills. So far so good for Maui. They do have a minute 30 to work with, but B is not an easy point to take when you are when the side of Maui is
Wow.
dominating that
And
B flow.
that is 3 dead. For that's the 4th person there off spawn. This should be an easy B capture. What a round from Maui Chums. Able to take that aggression. I'm really hoping V-Flow is able to call on that UAV so we can see something next round. But what a great job from Maui Chums. 15 kills for Flow after a little bit of slow start through round 1. He was able to really pick that up. We saw some big kills from him, big kills from Calypso. He's only sitting at 6, but we saw a huge 2-piece off rip, and that was the big reason they were able to capture A so fast.
Oh yeah, no, that was a massive, massive play at the start of that round. And right now, 2 offensive round wins, tied on ticks as well. And I believe Atlanta is slightly better when it comes to life count, so they might get that defense if it does end up tied on ticks for the rest of this. But you can see Atlanta hitting B instead. They want to get that extra minute. Sparky with a big opening kill as well, and Cam FPS was in a good position. He does see a player on P1, and Sparky with a 2-piece.
Yeah, we're seeing some fights going over here already. They're going to try to get that B site captured and just try to work their way towards A, maybe take some life advantage going in. But Maui with that huge round, they're able to take a little bit of tick advantage here. And, you know, honestly, on invasion control, you're looking at round 5s all the way, and you really just need to get those ticks there to get that B side, that defense on invasion control. That's really what you want for that round 5.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what you do want. There's 2 ticks on B and 1 tick on A, and then Blair going in trying to get that trade for
Chris, oh
Chris.
my.
Wow, Chris turns on him and gets a huge pick. Makes sure that the second tick doesn't come in for A. Just 3 ticks total and a minute left to work with.
Yeah, man, Chris is feeling himself after that.
Oh yeah.
S&D dropping 14, though. You can see his aim is on point. He's turning on players left and right. He doesn't care what rank these guys are. He's gunning them no matter what. And we're seeing a little bit of a spawn trap coming in here from the side of Maui Chums, and Atlanta Dazed is struggling to get out here. They got someone set up here on orange. He was able to pick up that kill on V-Flow. That's going to open up this B side of the map just a little bit. But Yokai on that really difficult heady to knock off on that B control, and we're right back here in the gyms camp. We got no action happening in the middle of the map. We got Chris top sandbags able to pick up 2, and then eventually falls to Sparky. But man, Maui Chums only letting 3 ticks go through, and we're right back. What a great slide, and what a great jump from that character. That was a fantastic movement of acrobats there, as we saw there. And man, if you guys really want, you see Jim's gamer tag there, feel free to add him and send him a message on this great Jim's game we got going on here. We see another great acrobatic 2 slides, 3 slides. Can we get a jump on top of the box there? What a great acrobatic move there, as Maui's able to take that defensive round with great authority there, only allowing 3 ticks on that defensive side, and that I think is almost going to just guarantee their spot on defense to round 5. If they do not win this offense, all they need is 3 ticks to confirm that defensive side. So we probably should be seeing a pretty stiff B push here just to get that B side down. And we're going to hop on board here with the Atlanta Dazed on the defense. This is a huge round for them. They need to have a great defensive round.
Oh yeah, you know, if you're the side of Maui, you just hop B. You just try and get B. And Atlanta's reading that, so they put 2 players on that B side as opposed to the 3-1 setup that we usually see. Yokai with a big opening kill, and then Calypso's there to get another kill as well. Chris on fire, and just like that, Maui's going to be able to stack that B point. It might be done. It might be GG's on B.
Yeah, we're seeing that second tick coming in here pretty soon, as we see that disappear just now as Zeus here set up on this Palace spawn trap. In order to spawn trap, you got to pick up some kills, and Chris and Calypso are going to go huge on that B side. I believe that's B captured. That is defensive secured for the Maui Chums, but I don't think they want to make it to that round 5. They're trying to end it right here, right now.
I don't think it is secured for defense just yet, because I believe there was 1 tick on the side of A for the side of Atlanta. So I think it's tied 9-9 on ticks. They just need 1 tick on A to secure that defense. However, like you said, if you can hop on A and you can just finish it, Yokai trying to do exactly that, but is Zoo in a good position to do that spawn trap. He throws a stun, gets the kill. That's a massive 2-piece from Zoo, and 22-23 on life count, so pretty even.
Yeah, we're seeing a pretty even life count here, and Atlanta really just need to ensure that there's no more ticks coming down. We'll have a little statistics battle here after the game with these ticks here, but Zoo's doing a great job holding down this A street in mid-court, and it looks like Maui Chums, that's 2 big kills coming from Flo and Chris there, And we see a little bit of acrobatics here. We get to see a little gunfight here from the Jim's cam, and Sparky's able to pick him up as we hop into that first person cam. And Flo's able to get another kill here. We get double action here on the Jim's cam here. Slide into the rugs. Flo's going to get taken down by Chem. Zoo's going to be set up on point here, looking towards AS&D, trying to maybe clear. And Yokai's able to pick up a big kill. 2 big kills there. And we're going to be seeing everyone off respawning Maui Chums, I believe. There's one less player, and that's going to be everyone. One coming in, some fire truck, able to hop on that point for just a second.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you're Maui, you're just gonna try and stack. And so far, so good for Atlanta on holding for this A point. But like you said, trades are going back and forth. Yokai with one, Chris with another. But Sparky also gets gunned down. Yokai, that's a massive kill from him, or I think it was Chris, one or the other. We don't get to see much action so far, but no, Chris is there. He guns him down. I think that's a 3-piece. Car explodes right in front of us. Thank you, Jim Scam. And wow. Big kill from Zoo there.
A great way to clear Chris off that point. I thought Maui Chums were on that point a little bit longer, but there's only one person. Flo's able to pick up a big kill. That's 2 big kills there towards the laundry side. There's going to be a fight coming down here in point. We only got 15 seconds left in the round. We see Flo versus Zoo, and Flo's able to win it. That's 3 in a row from Flo. Able to hop the point, able to stop the time. Hopefully he has some attachments coming in, or reinforcements coming in here. We're hearing some gunfights coming down. It's back to the right here. We're just going to talk about what's going on. Maybe we're seeing some gunfights. We see 3v8 here. Atlanta's only got 3. If they can get this point cleared, they got 16 seconds here, but they got to defend here.
Yeah, no, 16 seconds left, and it's a 7v3, so it is very doable still for the side of Atlanta. Make it a 3v6. Sparky with a massive kill. Zeus trying to get that player off of A Street, but no, Chris is able to slide in, but Zoo with a 2-piece, and it's all up to Blair, and the last person alive, he is able to clutch it. However, Maui are guaranteed defense in this next round. Big 2-piece from Blair.
Yeah, that's a great 2-piece there from Zoo. Great kill from Blair. Able to finish out that round there, and that was getting a little bit close here. And we're gonna see. I believe Maui's gonna be on that defense here, and Maui's got to have a good defense here. We've seen a couple offensive breaks here from Atlanta Dazed. They had a really good offensive round off the rip. They weren't able to secure the round, but Maui Chums were able to secure offensive round too. So an offensive win here isn't out of the picture here, and we have a couple players really going off. Flo and Chris are really going off for their team here, and Sparky and Zoo, you already know their names. Chris and Yokai able to pick up 2. Zoo able to pick up 1. That's a 2v2 swap there. Sparky's able to pick up Calypso here. This is a little bit of movement on the map here. Good map control. And Flo, we're really going to need you to call in that UAV. We need to see what's going on here.
Yeah, we can't wait for Flo to call in that UAV like you said, but the side of Atlanta are stacking that B point, and Sparky with a big kill here on Flo. We can't see much of what's going on that B point, but we do believe that it is almost over. Yeah, the stack is in, and just like that, extra minute to work with, 2 minutes to get that A point for Atlanta. They are up on lives by just 1 life, so pretty much even. And Chris is trying to make sure that he can get all those kills from players spawning in Palace. Zoo is able to get 1. Yokai is able to trade out Sparky, though. So we'll see how Atlanta is going to approach this offense on A.
Yeah, and Atlanta really got out. They only lost 1 player off that B point. That was going to be Sparky. Zoo eventually falls. We're still missing 1 player. He's on B. Chem's able to pick up Chris there to reinforce his player on A there. And depending on what's happening on with these gunfights here, we may still see some players on A for the Atlanta side. May see Maui taking control. And it looks like Atlanta's still on there. Blair's able to pick up a big kill on Yokai, and Calypso's able to pick it up. Great 2-piece there from Calypso to defend the point here. We got another fight. Calypso with a great 3-piece there with the Renetti. And we're just watching the back of Calypso here as he's able to pick up these times, and he's about to earn another UAV. Call in that first one. We want to see what's going on here in the map, and Calypso's looks like he's taken over here on this A point.
Yeah, no, Calypso's doing a great job so far for his team, and being able to clear that A point was a massive win for the side of Maui. And then Chris right here also getting a pick for the team, and then Calypso, he's just turning up. He does get traded out by Zoo, but not before Yokai gets a pick for the side of Maui as well. I don't think, yeah, it is 12 to 15 life advantage for the side of Maui. Make it 12 to 14 with that kill from Sparky. Flo trying to put him in a spawn trap. He does get gunned down by Zoo. Unfortunately, he didn't get that aim assist. And then you see some player from the side of Atlanta flanking from that blue area. He might go for a full gas flank, but Chris is able to read that. Can he get the second? No. Zoo is there also. Big flank coming from Atlanta.
Yeah, and this is coming down to the wire here. We only got 40 seconds left. Lives are, I believe, 10 and 11 here. We're pretty close on lives. It should be coming down here to the wire. Might come down to kills. It just kind of depends what happens. Zoo's able to pick up 2 big kills. Yokai's able to pick up Sparky there in the mid-map. And so Zoo's going to be a menace there. Back gas. Maui's got to take care of him. And Yokai does exactly like I said. Takes care of Zoo. We got 20 seconds left. Flo's pushed up. Yokai's able to take some shots on the guy AS&D. We see a fight coming down here in DVD. And we see one escape there. He's going to be running towards the side of clear. Looks like he's going to die. And we're going to be seeing a big hold here from Maui Chums. And we see one player towards. Yokai's able to pick up that kill on fire truck here. And we're going to be seeing as the time starts ticking down. We're going to start talking faster until somebody wins. It looks like it's going to be Maui Chums able to take the dub here. And we're going to be moving on to a map 4. Able to head back to the CODcaster. Flo not able to get that over-under on the 35. And man, what a great view.
Platinum Premade season of match 1. Atlanta up 2-1 on series count, but Maui with a big performance in that last invasion control to get on the board. And right here, Calypso with a big hill and make it 2-piece in order to break that P1, but Cam is there. Is he able to trade them out? Yes, he is. Atlanta in the lead.
Yeah, and we're going to be looking at a very, very mixy hardpoint here. Rio hardpoint first map, if you missed it, was a banger, but it was a super mixy map. Both teams going back and forth with constant team trades. And man, it's gonna be mixy between these two teams. We have 2 very high-level platinum teams here, and Atlanta Dazed is going to go up early here. They're going to try to start to rotate, but Maui Chums has that P2 unlocked with about 10 seconds left in P1. They should have this for a couple seconds here before anyone's able to contest.
Yeah, and for these high-level teams, rotations is so important because these teams are very good at holding these hills, especially on Karachi, where a lot of these hills are considered money hills. So far, Maui does have the rotations, and they're getting the first 10 seconds of hill time, trying to get the entire thing. Atlanta does have a considerable lead going from P1, but like I said, Maui doing a great job of holding. And Chris right here with a big pick. Can he get the second? Yeah, no, he can't. But Flo is there to trade him out. Sparky there with the second trade. And Maui still in on that hill, but Sparky with the flank gets the pick. Atlanta break.
Yeah, what a great play there from Atlanta. Maui able to get them in that back jump up spawn, able to flip it towards that P3 side, and Maui's already thinking about P3. We see Chris with a big kill, Flo with a big kill on the new hill. Flo's going to be chasing down Chem here. Should be seeing a fight here towards Chicken, but we got Zoo here routing towards middle here, able to pick up one off point, and Calypso's going to be looking for him. And it's going to be a rough fight here against an MCW with a rival here. But Calypso's able to lock down point. Maui's able to cover over him. Yokai with a 2-piece there right in the middle, able to secure that for his team. And Sparky's over Benjay Nissim, able to hold that back for his team.
Yeah, no, Sparky playing at that Benjay area, but Maui, I love the setup that they have so far, and the way they're stopping this push from Atlanta is great. They have Junk on lockdown, but the players from Atlanta are all flooding in from that Chicken. They are able to break this hill. Chris in a good position to flank. Yokai gets one, and then Chris is going to be able to get that second kill as well. He gets the hill. Can he get the trade? But no, and Blair's there. Clean it up, able to take the scrap. He will be pushed by Calypso, and Calypso's there to get the kill. Sparky trades, and then Yokai's there for 2.
Yeah, last 15 seconds there to Atlanta Dazed. That's going to be a big 15 seconds here as they're not going to have rotation over towards that P4. And P4 very mixy with the spawns. You'll see people spawning in and out of kind of where Yokai and Flo able to pick up 2. Yokai finally drops there towards Church. We see his crew's coming in here from Sparky. He's going to do a little dance here. He's going to hit the wall towards Church, but he's going to get some good info on where the players are at.
So far, Maui's been able to get rotations almost every single hill, but Atlanta is doing a great job at breaking these setups from Maui. Maui need to do a much better job at holding these setups. Yes, P4 can get missing, and it's a difficult one to hold, but still, you have rotations. And just like that, you flip out the players from the side of Maui. Gunfights going on to that second platform area as well, but Maui, tie it up. 25 seconds left, and rotations onto P5 already coming in.
Yeah, we see Atlanta for the first time able to get a first-time rotation over to a point. We see Blair drop on point. We see Sparky able here to support bottom red. He's able to take another gunfight here on New, and he's able to win that. He's going to able to take hut control. He's by himself here. Maui Chums getting the back spawns. Atlanta Dazed. We're seeing some flips here. We see Flow spawning all the way out towards Jump. So Maui, you really got to stay live back here, get your kills, and Yokai is able to start that off with the first.
You know, if you're Maui, you don't need to hop on hills straight away. You just need to be able to clear those Atlanta players. Blair doing a great job playing his live. Calypso's there to trade him out, and just like that, Maui is able to break the setup of Atlanta because they were able to get those spawns. Right now, Maui is on the hill, trying to soak up this hill time, while the players from Atlanta are flooding from bottom red, which is not an easy place to break P5 from.
And Flo just jumping out of top bedroom, saying hello to those guys in fire. And oh my goodness, Flo, look at those snaps to the top, towards top bedroom here. And Flo's on a 3 streak. He's going to be looking to try to get that cruise missile here. And he's going to be start rotating towards P1 with a great kill on P1. He's going to try to get top third here. Calypso able to pick up another one on Soda. Zoo's able to break. Calypso able to get that trade on Old. Should be the last 10 seconds going to Maui here as Flo's top third already. He's on a 5, looking one off that cruise. And he's not able to pick that up. Sparky's able to get those beams on him, but Chris is able to retake his position, hopefully get some map control here.
You know, that was a big kill from Sparky there to stop Flow from getting that cruise missile, which can be used on a lot of these hills in Karachi. And so far, Atlanta are on this P1. They were able to get 40 seconds on the first P1, and right now they're planning to do the exact same thing and take the lead on P1. Yokai there, able to get one, unable to get the second. Sparky's there to help him out, and then V-Flow pushing the hill, and just like that, Maui break and trying to get this last 30 seconds. Also, Maui are in control of that. Never mind, Atlanta is the ones that have spawns for P2.
Yeah, we're going to start seeing a couple rotations over here coming from Yokai. He's already looking towards someone. P2, he's able to pick up Zoo. Flo's able to pick up one on P1 as well. And Sparky's able to pick up some of that scrap time, and we see 3-1 here on P2. Yokai able to pick up one big kill, just waiting for reinforcements here from number 7. And we should be seeing a good pick. And Yokai with another pickup. Flo able to support. Yokai finally drops here, and Calypso's able to help, but not able to pick up any kills here. And we saw Maui. We've seen a lot of breaks here. Maui was early rotating on a lot of the early hills. They were getting broke by Atlanta. Then we see Atlanta take up P5, and Maui broke them right away. So maybe this is a breakers game here. But we see Atlanta able to hold here on the initial spawns here. 3 down. Last player, Calypso, able to pick up 1. But not able to move forward much as Zoo's able to pick them up. That's 4 off spawn. Atlanta Dazed able to push up and start getting Maui off these spawns.
Yeah, look at where Maui players are spawning. I mean, they're spawning way out, but the kills come for Maui. Zoo's able to get 1, helps his team out to be able to get those last 20 seconds of scrap time, and Maui is satisfied with giving them the scraps because they are in control of P3. A great setup as well. They've got 2 around point, 1 playing chicken and 1 playing junk. And then this big kill from V-Flow, Calypso with 1. Zoo is able to get 1 of the Maui players, but there's still 3 on P3.
Yeah, and they got those blessed spawns, P5 there, as we see Chem starting to rotate from P5. Flow with an unfortunate team nade, but Chris and Yokai able to pick that up with a good team 2-piece here. We see Atlanta Dazed trying to break from chicken side, and breaking from chicken side is very difficult here on this P3.
It definitely is, and if you're the side of Maui, you're satisfied with the way Atlanta are going to try and break this hill. You see one player snuck in, but V-Flow's there to get the kill. Can he get the second? No. It's all up to Blair. He's last alive for Atlanta trying to break this hill. He's going all the way back, but a lot of this hill time is going for Maui, and just like that, they take the lead again.
Yeah, Maui super content giving up that P2 here. Their P3 hold was pretty good last time, and Ken with a great 2-piece. Sparky able to pick up the 3rd, and Blair doing a great job staying alive back hill there, really buying his team some time, making Maui worry about him in the backside. And we see kind of a mixy rotate here. We have a couple players from Atlanta, a couple players from Maui already set up for P4.
Yeah, no, Atlanta is set up on B4, and they're doing a great job holding it, but Zoo does not see that player bottom satellite. He does get checked by Blair, though, so Atlanta are able to get a little bit of hill time on P4, but like we said earlier, it's just a difficult hill to get any time on, so you just want to try and get those couple of seconds here and there, and since you already have a 20-point lead, you're in a good position to just at least make sure Maui doesn't get the hill.
Yeah, and Maui spawning super bad on this hill. This is some big time here from Atlanta. If you can walk away with a lot of points here, you just need a couple points on P5 to end the game here. But Maui's looking to fight Flo with another big two-piece. We've been saying it all game. He's doing a great job here. Sparky able to pick up some of this extra time. Flo with another two-piece on hill. Those are some big 10 seconds to be able to take the game back into about a 20-point lead here going to P5. And if you remember last P5, Maui didn't have the rotation, but they had the great break and the great hold the whole time, so I'm expecting the same thing with their holds here. We hear a cruise coming down from the Atlanta side on Zoo. He's able to pick up one. That leaves one person there. We have Flo here on the flank, doing what he always does, able to pick up one. He's going to be looking towards bottom soda here. Chris able to pick up another, and Flo's just going to be a pain in the side here. That's 3 down for Atlanta, and the last is Zoo here going through fire.
And Flo's on a 5 streak, so right here you just have to play your life. Getting this cruise is crucial for this next P1, and just like that, he does get it. Maui are in control. As nade comes in, so that's a big nade. Flo's trying to get hill time, as well as stop that push from Red. He gets a second. Flo is just unkillable right now. Does eventually die. I did cast a curse, some apologies, but still, Maui is soaking up this hill time, and they're going to be very close to closing it out on P1.
Yeah, and it looks like Atlanta's still trying to push for these last couple 10 seconds, but Maui just able to just get them out of there. We see Atlanta already set up towards P1. We see a big kill from Calypso going top third to Bricks. We only got one here with Chem. He's not able to pick up the kill on Flo, and not a guy you want to be fighting. Flo could probably just run at you and you'll die. Flo's able to pop that cruise. They only need 6 seconds here to win this map. This is going to be big information from Flo here. Big cruise missile should be able to pick up at least one. He picks up 2. That's 3 dead. Flo stays alive, and that is the end of the game. Maui Chums with a great game. V-Flo-, my guy. What a game. What a great game from Flo there. And Maui Chums able to take that there. 37-17 from Flo. That is absolutely insane against his caliber.
Game mode. So excited to see. Right now we are starting on the perspective of V-Flo, and who better to start on with than the guy that dropped 37 and 17.
Yeah, V-Flo and Zoo are going to be 2 huge players here. Chris went off in the first S&D, had a couple big 1v2 clutches here, so I'm expecting Chris to do big things here. Had a little bit of a slow map last map, but I think he's going to bring it back here on this S&D. And we start seeing gunfights here happening towards B. Calypso's going to back up to this orange tractor, and man, what a power position here. And Sparky just absolutely domes him off of that. Chris able to pick up the trade there. Yokai able to pick up another kill, and V-Flo's already got an aggressive position. He's got Blair in his sights, able to take a couple shots as Blair escapes into blue, and Chris is able to take a couple shots on the guy DVD, and they know exactly where all the players are, and so they're just going to set up to pull them back here towards blue.
Yeah, no, Chris is just making sure to put some tags in and just delay the switch as much as possible. He gets the pick on Blair. Can he get the second? No, Zoo rips them off with those headshots. Right here, it is all up to Zoo in a 2v1. He doesn't even have bomb. It is top blue, a difficult place for him to get with 20 seconds left. And V-Flo just making sure to delay, plays his life. Zoo gets the kill, 15 seconds left. Tags coming in from Yokai. It's a 1v1. Not much time to work with.
Yeah, and Yokai set up on that heady. There's not much you can do there. Aggressive play there from Yokai, taking some shots and not just running away. Zoo did not have enough time to plant the bomb there. But good win from Maui Chums there. Yokai with 2 kills on the round, able to go huge on that kill through dark, and able to get that last kill there on Zoo. And, it's going to be another tough match. We saw this last time where Maui was able to start off pretty hot in the search and destroy, and then Atlanta came back in the second half. So this game is not going to be over until we see that round 6. Or the
absolutely
round 6 win.
Especially after Atlanta getting that first blood, but Maui was able to respond, getting 2, making that 2-for-1 trade and having the advantage. And then right here, Flo with the read gets the kill on Blair. They have the man advantage. A site is pretty much open. They're going to try and get bomb down as soon as they can clear the other players out. Good read from Flo.
Yeah, what a great Flo, and hold that, Sparky, right from Flo. He can be dead and he's still killing you. That's the effect that Flo has right now in these games. And we see a 2v2 with Calypso and Chris here, and Cam able to pick up Calypso in their freezer. And here we go. We have Chris in a 1v1 versus Zoo. These are the 2 S&D players that we're expecting to show up here. And we got Chris on a power position, and Zoo's kind of stuck, but Zoo just has to make Chris plant here. And we see a gunfight happening here between Tank and Tank. And Zoo's able to get a nice nade on him. Chris has got to be really low. And what a shot from Zoo through the crack in the tank. You are not going to see that anywhere but Platinum Premade. You will not see that in bronze. You won't see that in silver. Won't see that in gold. That is a pro level shot right there.
I mean, the flick and the double headshot after getting him weak with the nade and the tags, that is high level Call of Duty. That is not something I didn't even know there was a crack there that you can see from the other side. That is insane to see. Wow. Great job from Atlanta tying it up 1-1, but what a clutch from Zoo, who's 4-1 to start.
Yeah, what a great round. He was able to take 2 kills in that round. Able to come out with 2 more as well to make that 4. And we're hopping on board here with Chris in mid tank. He's gonna have a couple players here. He's gonna spot Sparky. Sparky's gonna spot him. He should have some help here coming in from Flo. And Flo's able to get that kill on Sparky here, able to escape with his life for now.
No, the bait and switch from Maui was beautiful to see, and the teamwork that this team has is insane. But teamwork that both teams have actually, and Flo
Oh
there with a
my.
massive second kill, giving his team the advantage, 4-2 on life count. Wow, I mean Maui seems to be very strong on that defense. Smoke comes in, and Calypso's trying to do what he can. He gets the pick, 4v1. Damn. Wow.
Man, what a round from Maui. That great bait and switch towards middle. Flo able to get those beams there on that outside cafe to DVD, as well as that kill inside a cafe. And man, Maui just looks like the better search and destroy team. Like I said, wait till the middle of the game. Atlanta found something on that Rio search and destroy. We're going to be hoping that they find something here and take us to a deep round 11 here in game 5.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a team that's playing on Invasion, typically if you win one offensive round, that's it. You have the map win because defense is just such a dominant side on Invasion for Search and Destroy. So Maui here trying to win an offense, but Atlanta does have the advantage of just being on defense.
Yeah, and Atlanta's going to play a little aggressive towards that DVD side. Yokai's able to pick up Blair there. They're going to see another here with Kem, and that's a great bait and switch towards Sparky there. Sparky not able to pick up the second on Yokai. And we're seeing Yokai get these 2 pieces like crazy. And Zoo's not able to escape with this. Like Yokai with another kill. He's going to be going. Let him have the ace. I don't know who picked up that kill. If it was Yokai, it's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah,
But Maui Chums, they're dominant.
It was Chris was able to close it out here, but it was all because of the help of Yokai making him weak. And 3-1 on round count coming into a defense is massive. If you're Maui, Atlanta, you have to start responding. We've seen what you can do on S&D. You've brought it back when you were down 4-1. So just play the S&D that you know how to play. Play your own style of Call of Duty and just be confident. You can get those rounds up and you can tie it up. But if you're Maui, just continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah, huge offensive round on the side of Maui. That's usually just a nail in the coffin on Invasion if you can pick up that offensive round. And Atlanta's going to look to be a little bit aggressive here. Calypso's going to pick up a kill on Orange. Yokai's going to help support here. Chris is there to support. Chris is there to pick up 2, and that's going to be another round towards Maui. Man, Atlanta, that is not it. You know, we're seeing here, normally it's a 5-2 curse, but I think Maui's got that 4-1 curse. So we'll see what happens here going into round 6 with Atlanta on defense.
Yeah, this is exactly what we've seen in that previous Rio where Atlanta were just running like headless chickens, and at that point they were just getting gunned down, just playing very aggressive, and then they slowed it down, played as a team, and were able to get each other's trades. And they're on defense now, so this is a big round for them. If they can win it, it'll put them 1 round closer to tying it up, but they have to chain a couple of rounds. If Maui gets to 5, it'll be very dangerous for Atlanta.
Yeah, if you're Maui here, you really just want to play back, play for some picks. If you get that man advantage, your round is looking pretty good here. You've already won 1 offensive. Sparky's able to pick up Flo, and that can be a real swing here for the side of Atlanta here. Zoo's able to snap there onto Chris. What great shots from Zoo. Up 2-4. This should be a round for Atlanta, but we've seen some crazier things here.
Yeah, no, it's a 3v1 now, all up to Calypso, and he does get gunned down. Great round from Atlanta. Perfect defensive setup. That's exactly what you want to do. Playing the right positions and making sure that Maui's unable to get onto that A bomb site. And then Sparky here probably gets a call out that the player's in clear doors after Calypso got a kill. Cleans it out. And Atlanta, 4-2. Or
Yeah,
down
and
4-2.
Atlanta, You need this round here. This is your offensive
Oh yeah.
chance. If you don't pick up this offensive round, you're going down 5-3 or 5-2, and that is not a score you want against these Maui Chums. And so this is a big round from Atlanta Days. We may see a little bit of a strategy switch here. We saw a pretty heavy B push. It didn't work out. And we're seeing the bomb start to go towards that rug side towards A.
Yeah, no, a much slower approach from Atlanta this time, and that's exactly what you want to do. But if you're Maui, you just don't overextend. You just hold the sides that you have. There's a couple of players from the side of Maui that are playing on the A site, and then one on mid and one on B. Atlanta has to try and find a kill if they want to be able to take either side.
Yeah, we're seeing a fight down here in mid. Looks like they're trying to
Ooh.
isolate Chris, but he's able to pick up Zoo with those great shots. Sparky with an unfortunate teammate on Chem. And Blair's going to be, he's going to be towards this A side. He doesn't see the player on A. That's some just unfortunate timing. Yokai able to pick that up. And Sparky, your team needs you here 1v4. Can we see the first one on the platinum 1v4?
Yeah, and then the bomb's down on A as well, so he needs to go pick it up. And they know exactly where he is with the tags coming in. They see him cross onto P1 B. Can he get the kill? No, he does get gunned down. Maui 5-2. 1 round left for them to close it out and pull off a reverse sweep against this very talented Atlanta team.
Yeah, there was an unfortunate round for Atlanta. Maybe a miscommunication on that push on that team nade, trying to get Chris out of that position. And some of these walls are a little bit more bouncy on invasion. Might have just taken a bad bounce, but that's an unfortunate round, and that is a very demoralizing round from the Atlanta Days. Those team nades are not something your team is cheering you on for, but they at least they have defense here. They should be able to get a round back here, able to take it 5-3, and then try to take an offensive round.
Yeah, a very difficult position for Atlanta to be in for sure. But that's exactly how we want to start it with a first blood, a two-piece from Blair,
Blair.
another from Chem. It's all up to Yokai. The tags are in. They know where he is. Close it out really quick. Oh my Atlanta. Wow. Atlanta Days. Massive defensive round. You have to win in offense though.
Yeah, they're gonna need something here, and you know they played fast one round, they played slow the next, and neither worked out here. So we might see an interesting strat coming here from the side of Atlanta on a must-win offensive round here on Invasion, Search and Destroy. And Maui, you know Yokai's been making the plays here, and he wasn't even on that list of players we said to look out for. So we're expecting him to make some plays here and come up clutch on the defense for Maui.
Yeah, and it seems like they're electing to go on to the B side this time instead. And the same setup from Maui with one player mid, one on B, and two on A. Yokai with the tags. B-Flow gets one. Blair's there for the trade on Yokai. It's a 3v3. Decent position for Atlanta to be in. Zoo gets another 3v2. Now they have the life count advantage, and they're going to push on B.
Yeah, the Calypso was able to pick up Chem here on that B side, able to take that Zoo with the shots. Oh my. Zoo. What is that? And we're left with Chris in a 1v2. Chris is not a stranger to 1v2s here, and this would be a massive 1v2. He sees the cross to A. He's probably going to be assuming this guy's mid tank. He knows it's going to be Zoo, and he's got it right on lock here, and hopefully he can get a kill and isolate. Blair's just going to play in that cafe, try to play a little bit
For the
isolated.
ninja.
Zoo's going to be taking a wrap. We might see a little bit of a ninja opportunity here. He just checked the bomb. He didn't see anything. He's going to wait. He's going to see some shots coming in. That's going to be an easy kill there for, I believe, Blair.
Yeah, it was
Potentially
Blair.
in the cafe there. And great round from Atlanta Days. Able to take that offense and head into defense here on Invasion. And honestly, we're looking towards a round 11 here.
Yeah, it's a great job from Atlanta doing so. They are on defense too, so it could go up to round 11, and it could end up on who does get that final defensive round. Atlanta finally do win an offensive round, which is huge for them. It's all up to this defense, though, right here for Atlanta. What an evenly matched team matchup that we have between these two teams.
Yeah, and I want to say I told you so, but that middle of the map here for Atlanta Days, they just slow starts on SD, but their middles are a raging fire here. And Chris able to pick up that first blood on Sparky, maybe getting a little bit aggressive there towards Cafe, and we're looking like a B hit here towards for Maui Chums here. But Atlanta's taking trying to get middle, trying to get DVD control, maybe take a little bit of a flank on Maui.
And Blair trying to not to make any noise. I don't know if they're going to hear that door creak. He's going to move in slowly. He's on the flank. There's 4 players in front of him. He doesn't get the kill on Yokai. It's a 4v2. Zoo gets doesn't get one, but Chem is there. The bomb is planted for Maui, and now a 3v2 retake for Atlanta.
Yeah, and this is going to be a tougher. Zoo with another great shot on Chris, able to take a guy out construction. They know one is orange. They know he's crossing. V-Flow able here to pick up one. Yokai able to pick up the last, and that's going to be a dub from Maui Chums. Man, what a great performance there from Maui. A little bit slow there in the middle, but man, they are a dominant search and destroy team. And shout out to the reverse sweep from Maui Chums. The mental strength from